you've done it again. You've been shopping before the shows. I've got hardly anything left.
I'm not putting up the graphics just yet.
Oh, Amber's not putting up the graphics yet till we go to them. That's how bad it is. Diane is in there sorting out new deals because most of it's gone. I love you lot. Honestly, I know I'm joking about having my head in my hands, but you lot are absolutely phenomenal and we all love you here. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because without you, we wouldn't be here. So welcome to live shopping. 1 o'clock. Is it 1? Yeah, it is 1 o'clock on Wednesday. I have to think about that then. Welcome to live shopping. It's a fabulous way to shop because you can watch every single second of the show without leaving the comfort of your screen, which is great, right? We don't have to go off and go to a website and log in and do all that malarkey. Literally, click of a button and the product's in your basket. What I will say though is you need to be checking out your baskets. The number of phone calls I've heard this morning from people saying, oh, I missed out yesterday, can I get it now? You've got to check out those baskets. Please check out your baskets. Right. So we've got dies, not a lot, but we have, and hopefully throughout the show we'll have more stuff being brought in. So let's tell you where you can watch us and how to shop first of all. So you can watch us on YouTube. You can also watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to watch us on a social media or shop with us on a social media platform, we're going to show you a product and that product will have a code. You're going to type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, and that's going to pop it into a basket for you. It's really clever. Then what you're going to do is get a message from us that says thank you very much for your order, and in that message there's a link. When you're ready to check out, click that link. Remember, the sooner you check out, the sooner we can pick and pack that order and get it dispatched to you. That link is going to take you to our website, highlightcrafts.com. Please make sure you're logging into your account because that means that you get your extra club discount, your loyalty points, and on a basket spend for club members over £35, you get free postage, which is amazing. If you're thinking I haven't got an account, what's this club you're talking about? Well, first of all, open an account with Highlight Crafts. That automatically makes you a Club Highlight member. And if you're sitting there thinking, yeah, and how much is that going to cost me every year? Nothing, it's free. And instantly you will get discount and you will get your points, and then you can build your basket to over £35 for free shipping. Right, shall we start?
Should we do chance?
Oh yes, chance. Type in chance, then we can spin the wheel and see what prizes we can give away today. That's going to be exciting, isn't it? So chance in the comments underneath, and one of you at the end of the show will be picked out as a winner. We'll spin the wheel and we'll see what you've won. Right, first one. Okay, here we go. So, shop flower. Now, we did have some of these on this morning, but I don't think we had this one. You've got your flower square, your flower circle, and your flower border and corner. Now, these are on cards, they're not in packets because they're ex-demo dies. So if you want these at an absolutely ridiculous price, all of these, and these are replacing those old metal stencils that we used to have with that really sharp craft knife where you cut into all the little pieces, usually triangular, and then you got to the last one and your knife slipped and you had to start all over again. Yeah, it makes me go a bit funny even thinking about that, because the amount of time I spent doing that was ridiculous. So you've got your flowers in here. This is lift and lock. So basically you cut it, through your die cutting machine. You lift up that piece and it locks underneath the small one that's in the one next to it. It's super easy to do. If we've got any of these left, I'll show you. We've then got the circle with the flowers, which is fabulous. You're also getting your 3 fundamental dies in there. So if you don't use the circles, these will cut into your cardstock. If you do use the circles, it will cut out of your cardstock. You've got a border and a corner as well. Shop flower, £13.99. You've got a £19.79 saving. 20% of it is already in people's baskets. Look how beautiful it looks. Look how lovely that is as a really simple card. Now you imagine that card without that detail. It would look really bland, wouldn't it? Just, it would be white, pink, blue, white, flower, sentiment, that's it. Adding that detail in means you can get away with not putting a lot on your cards, which will also save on your postage. And it's a really lovely way of giving you that detail. Okay, 30% of it is now allocated and in people's baskets. This is the way the show's going to go. Right, let's go on to this one next. So the next one is Shoplift. This is your square and circle curve. So if you missed out on it this morning, you can now get hold of this one. Shoplift, £15.99. You're saving £23.99. That's amazing value for money. This is a curve. So this one will look like this. I mean, how beautiful is that? This is the oval that's coming up next. But the difference that this makes, that's a beautiful card, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And even though it's got this detail on, because it hasn't got Christmas flowers all over it, you don't even realise that that's a bauble. Oh, we've got one left of the flower. Fastest fingers first, shop flower. Other than that, you're going to miss out. Okay, go on. Right. Thank you, Amber. Start your little pile, love. I think it's going to be a thing. So, like I was saying, this is a bauble, right, from the Christmas ones that we had on this morning. This is actually a bauble die. But because it hasn't got all the Christmas colours on it, you wouldn't even look at it and go, that's a bauble. It's just a fabulous way of making really, really pretty, elegant cards that have that extra detail, but really quickly and really simply. So, circle and square with the curve. Shoplift, saving £23.99. It's costing you $15.99. I mean, that's just a ridiculous price. These are outrageous outlet. We're calling the show because it is. Some of these prices are outrageous. Right, next one. You've got your ovals and your rectangles with your curve. This is beautiful. Look how lovely this is. Isn't that just wonderful? I adore that. I think it's really clever. Look how pretty that is by our Vicky Deakin. And Vicky, if you're watching, we're sending you all our love. And we hope you get better soon. But you've got this lovely oval on here. Then you've got one of the baubles behind it and then decorated with some of our reflections with the flowers. But how beautiful is it? I mean, it's just so different. Also really nice on your home decor. Also really nice on your scrapbook pages. This is going to transform those pages and make them really, really, really special. So that one is Shoplock. £15.99 with the £23.99 saving, okay? Don't miss out on these deals. When they're gone, they're gone. They're not coming back, okay? Just to let you know. Right, Star Fundamentals next. Shop Star, £6. It's going to get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dies. 14 stars. So using them to create a background with them. Using them as an aperture, because you've got so many, you could have an aperture in your card of the star, the biggest one, and then go down and cut them out of all different colours of card till you get right down to the little one. Put a very thin layer of foam pad in between each one and it will come right through that aperture. Excuse me, I've got a proper tickle today and I cannot get rid of it. It's driving me mad. I'm really sorry. Yes, I need a drink, please. So we've got a star. I think it's in the other studio, Amber, under the counter, my wicked bottle. So Shop Star is going to get you that. So perfect for a big birthday. Okay, look how simple that is. Just made with those stars. Using our numbers that you will probably, well, I don't know if you'll find those on the website because I think they've sold out as well. But using just the stars to create the card shape and all the little extra pieces on there. You've got 14 of them, so you've got lots of mats and layers within this lot as well. Shop Star, so you've passed your driving test, you've done your first day at school, you're a star, new job, all of that kind of thing, all those different celebrations that we have in life. Absolutely fabulous. Shop Star, £6. £6 for 14 dies. That's crazy value for money. Right, oh, it's gone. Thank you, darling. Another sticker as well. Thank you. Oh, and the card, because that's gone too. Right, Shop Moon next. This is your Crescent Fundamentals. Again, you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dies on this one. X demo dies. Shop Moon, £6. Look how lovely that is. Now, I'll tell you what these is lovely with, your wibblers. Because you can sit them on the moon and the long legs can hang over the top. They're really cute. This would also be nice with your Quirky Bird. So if you picked up any deals on Quirky Bird recently, this would be good for those as well. Or just what I would send to my granddaughter, because we say it every time, love you to the moon and back, and then she goes, twice. And she's done it since she's been able to talk. So Shop Moon, £6 is going to get you those. Doesn't have to be a moon. Turn it this way around. You can create, if I take this one off like that, and then let's go for this one, like, no, not quite wide enough. Let's go for a bigger one. That's all right. It does remind me of Pac-Man too, yeah, absolutely. But also you can make a little basket. So if that's your handle and that's your base, you've got a little basket then for Easter that you can fill it with all your little chicks and your flowers and everything else. Cracking that one. I love dies like this because it gives you more versatility. And again, oh God grief, flipping heck. I'm really glad you're getting these deals though. I know I'd be on and go like you've been buying it before, weren't you? That's brilliant. Honestly, that's brilliant. There you go, love. That's that one. Right, slider. This is cool. So, Shop Curved. Now then, have I got many of these, Amber?
6.
I've got 6 of these. Look at that. Isn't that just fabulous? You've got your curved penny slider. So the way that this works, well, I'm going to tell you the price first. £2.40. I know, Sam. Shop Curved, £2.40. This is brilliant because I love that with a little trapeze. Isn't that clever? So the way that this works is you cut this out, and I will cut it out twice. Glue 2 together of these twice, so you've got one at the top and one at the bottom. Glue all 6 of those together, so all your little circles together. That then slots into the slot that this makes and creates that. She's getting close. Oh, she's nearly on camera. We're nearly trying to get her. She don't want to do it, and we'd never force her to do that. But all those circles build up in a pile. Then they go inside of those 2 circles. So you create your little penny slider. Let's see if I can get this out of here, then you can see. And then the curve cuts into your cardstock. I don't want to damage the card, but can you see inside there? Look, you've got your little circles laid up. So instead of, you don't even need to use a penny. £2.40 for a card, for a die that makes a kinetic movement like that is just brilliant. 4 left, right, £2.40. Something for everybody, and you still get your club discount. Which really makes me giggle because I'm like, that's mad, right? Right, now then, let's do Wibblers. One of my favourite Wibblers collections, this one, I love it. So I'm going to put these samples at the front so Sam can start to show you these. These are absolutely lovely. How fabulous is that? Oh, Diane's here. Oh, we've got more goodies, thank goodness for that. I was thinking, what are we going to do? Right, let me show you this one. So this is the Wibblers Complete Collection. Right. You've got a £97.92 saving on this. I know, £97.92 saving. Shop Bees is going to get you all of this little lot. So we've got our branch. Love this branch because you can use it that way. You can use it that way. You can use it that way. And just to add to your 2 red robins is going to be absolutely fabulous. So you've got your bow. You've then got My Bee My Honey. Now, this is the artwork that goes with it. Still available for you. So if you, I once nearly said, if you make your own honey, it don't work like that, does it? It's not like making jam, is it? A lemon curd. Unless you grow wings at night and go buzzing around, that's not going to happen. I know. Don't, honestly, some days. But imagine your labels on your jams and your marmalades and all that kind of thing, because it's a dye. So you could actually colour it in yourself if you wanted to. But I just think as a label, it's fabulous. And I love the fact it's got the proper honey drizzler on. I think that's really cool. Then we've got Here Comes the Sun with the sunflowers. These are absolutely lovely. You'll see these on here. They're a nice size too. Really, really cute with all the sunflowers on there. Then you've got Hi Honey, I'm Home. I love that. I think that's super, super, super cool. Then you've got the Wibblers themselves. Look at them. Little mischiefs and the little long legs. Look at that. You could have it on the moon. Fly Me to the Moon. There's a song there. Right? Isn't that fabulous? So you get the 3 little characters in there as well. You then also get the sunflower that's nested. So I'll show you this one because you get a lot of dies in here. Look at this little lot. What are you coming to pinch off me now?
This.
Okay. It's coming in and pinching stuff.
Gone.
Shop curved is gone. Right, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 dies in there. Again, brilliant as apertures. You can layer those up. Then you've got your Wibblers Gathering, and this has got loads on it. So this is a Swift die. One panel cuts all of those out. That's fabulous. And you get the wings separately as well. I think this is just brilliant. Then you've also got this, and I love this die, Honeycomb. It's really, really clever, because it'll cut this honeycomb out. So you can cut it out of a piece of card, then cut it from a different colour and lay it back in. It's a really clever die, that. You could also do blockbusters with that as well. Make a little game up. And then you've got Buzz. You can't see his eyes because his hat's too big. Every time I look at him, it makes me giggle. He's got his little bag in there. Look at his little boots with the green leaves around, tied with string. I love him. I think he's absolutely fabulous. All of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blinking heck, 7, 8, 9 sets of dies. Shop Bees, $29.99. That's crazy. And do you know what else you can do? Because Stephanie's that generous. You can cut these out, so you can download the original colourway of the reflections for free, cut them out, and you can sell them in packets. You can sell the die cuts. I know. Crazy. Right, Shop Bees. Next one, Shop Spooky. Now you've got £43.97 saving on this. This is your fabulous Halloween. One of the times that we take the most pictures in the year is Halloween, when all the kids dress up. This is going to be brilliant for those scrapbook pages. Or if you just love Halloween, but you don't want to spend a lot of money on dies to make the little treat bags, because again, like Christmas, it comes around every year. Shop Spooky, paying $11.99 for 4 sets of dies. That's £3 a set. That's ridiculous. Shop Spooky. So you've got your fabulous witch's broomstick. We used to have one of these in the garage. My dad, well, we live near Pendle Hill. We're literally not far away, a couple of miles away from Pendle Hill, and the witches of Pendle, obviously. And my dad once came home one day and he had a piece of tin and some tin snips, and he went round and created this witch weather vane that went on the top of the garage, and she was on a broomstick like that. Always makes me think of my dad when I see that. Shop Spooky, $11.99. These characters are fabulous. I love the artwork on these. Look at him dressed up like a mummy. You've got the little witch in there as well, and then you've got the little pumpkin scarecrow in there too. These are fabulous. I love these dies. I'll open this and show you the size, because they're a really nice size as well. But these to decorate treat bags for the kids, it's just going to be fabulous, isn't it? I love it. I think it's absolutely fabulous. The artwork on these characters just blows my mind. But if you wanted it to, because there's a lot of detail lines in them, you could colour them in yourselves if you wanted to practice. It's up to you. But you've got Halloween Wibblers there. Then we've got the Haunted House. So that's your outline with your Haunted House. And then you've also got your Spooky Wibblers. So you've got your skeleton. Look at that. Looks like one of the Wibblers. Look at him with his stripy tights. As dressed up as a ghost. And look at his like 1980s leg warmers. Looks like Nora Batty. Bet you don't know who Nora Batty is, do you?
Yeah.
Do you? Do you know who Nora Batty is? No, Amber's going no. Last of the Summer Wine, Nora Batty. Oh, I used to love that programme. Absolutely love it. Right, next one we have got for you is another cracking deal, actually. Once Upon a Time. You've got £79.44 saving on this. It's £26.48. And you're going to get all of the dies I'm about to show you. So welcome to my pad. This is nested, so you've got 8 of these dies in here, which are fab. You've then got Freshwater Bulrush, which is this one. Let's have a look what this one looks like, because I can't think I've ever seen this die. Oh, no, I'm going to tear the label on the back. Sam! Look at that. So that's a nice size, actually. That's a really nice filler. You know, so you start with your lily pad, you build up the bulrushes. Favourite, favourite, favourite. You've got Sail Away, that little paper boat with the little button half stitched on, the cocktail stick, and the little pieces of paper and the paper bunting made. It's even got a little seat in it. Look how cute is that? I adore that die. And you're getting different sizes. So you've got 3 different sizes in there. And again, it's quite, I'm doing it again, Sam. I'm not going to open it because I'll get in trouble. I don't want you to receive one that's been half opened. So you've got your paper boat in there. Then you've got Frogbert, who's sat by the side. So if you know somebody who loves fishing, just being outdoors, by the water, by the riverbank, this is going to be fabulous. You've got Frogbert in there. Then you've got your water lily to go with the lily pad, which will be fantastic. Again, you've got 8 dies in here in total, which is amazing. You've got Watch Your Step, which is one of those scenes. So if you saw me at, I have no idea, 10 o'clock this morning, do the wibbly wobbly lines, you've got another one like this with that artwork. This is lovely because you've got those stone steps coming down. So you're going down the steps, or you've been down to the riverbank, you're climbing back up. You've then got Ribbit. Look at his legs. Look at his legs. How fabulous is he? Look at his toes. Oh, that's proper made me giggle. Then you've got the little fish just coming out of the water. And then you've got my favourite ever Robin, Pip. I love Pip, but look at his little boots. He's got his little hobnail boots on. And he's off with his little paper hat, off to try and catch some fish. I think they are absolutely fabulous. Shop Pond, you've got a saving of $79.44 and you're paying just $26.48. I'll show you some of these cars. Look at that. How fabulous is that paper boat, isn't it? I love it. And you've got Ribbit in there as well with his little fish. Isn't that gorgeous? I adore this. Then you've also got, now that's a fabulous card. Look at that with all the lily pads and then the little robins. And there you are, little Frogbert right at the bottom there. Isn't that fabulous? 10% of this is now allocated and in people's baskets. I'm not surprised at that, that price. That's crazy. And then you've got all your little frogs on here as well. And then your last one is using a scene. Isn't this lovely? And this bit's done on Minecraft Studio and then adding the dies in, which is a lovely way of doing it. So you digitally craft, but then you go, do you know what? I'm going to add some physical die cuts on it. I think that's a cracker, absolute cracker. Right, don't miss out on either of those 3 because you're saving. Let's have a look how much you're saving. If you bought all 3, I'm going to round it up because we're friends, right? 98, let's do 43, so 98, 101, 141 plus 80. £221 you're saving if you bought all those 3. That's mad, right? That's, well, great. I love it. I love it because we bring you fabulous deals and you get the opportunity to get a lot for a little. And we like that, don't we? Right, now then, we haven't got a lot of these left either. So this is your pop-up die, V-shaped pop-up die set. You've got 4 different sizes. And this, ready, is what it creates. So if you look down the back there, you'll see that little square there with that line through the middle, cut perfectly on the right angle so that it then just sits onto your card like that. You cut it into the paper and then it will fold over. So if you look at the die itself, it's got a score line in the middle, a score line at the bottom, and on this side, and then it's got cut lines there. So you cut it into your card and then the whole thing folds up. So if you look here, if we could just peel that back, you can see it's cut into that brickwork paper like that, and then it all folds flat. Isn't that clever? Shop Pop, $5.99. We haven't got a lot of this one. I'm going to warn you now what's in this one. I do like a pop-up card. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fabulous? How lovely is that? It's like the envelopes are little balloons, aren't they? And he's going to take off. Oh, do you know what? Who made that? Kath. Well done, Kath. Absolutely lovely. What's in this? What's this? I bet that's Stephanie. I'll bet you any money that's Stephanie. Look at that. Look how cute that is. The little one just popping up. Oh, love this. I love a kinetic card. I think the fact, oh, ready? 4 left. Shrooms, they sold out before came live. For Shrew, look at that. But it's that mechanism. So it makes it super, super, super easy. I'm sure there'll be a video on YouTube. I'm sure David did some videos for that because he took that to our shop pop. Your Craftmaster V-shaped pop-up die set, $5.99. Right, now then, top. Now, this is not going to last very long. I was going to say we've got one left. Right, one left. So, under the big top web collection, you've got a £33.97 saving. Is this right? £6? £6 is going to get you the Master of Ceremonies. So you've got the bunny there with his trumpet. You've also got, look at that, your acrobats. I love these. This is one of my favourite collections that we ever did. And then also you've got your top hat, and you've got your ticket, and you've got all the little bubbles that go with the ringmaster. So you get that, and you have the bubbles coming out of his trumpet. We've got one of them, and I'm not surprised because it's £6 for all three. £2 a die. I mean, that's crazy value. Look at these. Look how fabulous is that? With the top hats and then the little acrobats falling down. I think that's brilliant. Also, you've got your ticket. So all your artwork, your tickets, all of that kind of thing are all included. So you can get those for free from highlightcrafts.com. But look at this card. Another one of our Kaths here. She's very, very, well, all our design team are. They're amazing. Look at that. Oh, let's not pop that back down there. How fabulous is that as a card? £6 for those three dies. Honestly, that's crazy value for money. You probably are gone. You are, Amber. Right, blooms. 2 Red Robins Beneath the Blooms die set.
That's gone as well.
Oh. This gone?
No.
I've got blooms. That one's gone.
Shop pop's gone.
Shop pop's gone. Well done if you got that. Right, this one is $8.99. You've got an £11 saving. Beneath the Blooms. Look at the size of these dies. I'm going to open it. Oh, we've got 2. Might not have very long. Look at that. That's better. See, now you can see what you're getting, right? So look, you're getting the stone steps that come down here. So this die here is this one that comes down there. You've then got the gate die that is very cleverly angled so it looks like it's opening, or you can build it up. And then this die that's at the top here that cuts all these roses out is that die there. So all 3 of those dies, absolutely fabulous value for money, $8.99. That's, I mean, it should be $19.99 for that amount of metal. 3 dies, 3 die cuts in total, absolutely amazing. Just amazing value. And then look at this one. How lovely is this? Let's get that there, like that. Look, isn't that pretty? And then another one. So even though you've got a lot of detail in them, doesn't mean to say you have to make big cards, because you can make little cards. Oh, Lou did that one. Lou Patton. Make sure you follow our girls as well. So check out Highlight Your Creativity, because they post on there as well. And then check out Facebook and Instagram, because you'll find them on there too. Beneath the Blooms, that one, $8.99, £11 saving. Right, shall we go and have a look what... Oh. I'm not even going to bother putting that in the bag. We'll do that in a minute. I'm coming now. Give us a minute. Here you are, chick.
Thank you.
That's my finger.
Oh, I'm going to let you go.
Right, I'm going to move these down here because we've had a look at these already. Let's move these down a bit and let's get some space made, and then we can see what our Diane brought in, because she's been working on it for you and we found more stuff. Right, Shop Woods, £4.90. You've got a $14.99 saving. This is beautiful. So it gives you the tree scene in the background. You can print this off and look how fabulous this is. So you take this die. If it doesn't fit one way, Amber, what do we do?
Oh.
Turn it round the right way round. So we were starting creative, and you know what? We've all done it. So I'm not just teasing her, we've all done it. She's taken this die, she's put it over the top of this artwork and gone, that doesn't fit. Mel, please come and tell me that this fits. I've been sat here for 10 minutes. I just took the die off her and turned it upside down. I once had a lady, you know, years and years ago, I'll tell you how long ago it was. It will probably be 18 years ago. Came to a show at the NEC and I was demonstrating Cuttlebug, you know, the die cutting machine from Provo Craft. And you opened it up, and then it had the handle on the right hand side. So I'm demonstrating it at the NEC, and she stood there for about half an hour. When are you all right? She said, I'd love one of these machines, but I'm left-handed. So I literally closed it up, turned it round like that. And it was the funniest thing. She actually had to sit down because she was crying, laughing that hard. And she was like, what am I like? I went, don't worry, we've all done it. It was just one of those things like me, if you make your own honey, right? Or a leather needle. Walking home thinking, how on earth do you make a needle out of leather? That doesn't make sense, does it? I know, all these things that we do, don't we? It's very funny, but £4.90, you've got a £14.99 saving on that, and it creates this lovely background. We used this when we did the Christmas Eve box in our Christmas festival last year. So if you loved it, we've got 2 left. You need to be quick. Diane! Right, now then. We have got a £60 saving on this. We had this on the show the other day. This is one of my favourite tattered lace collections that we did last year. I got to take it to TV. It was absolutely wonderful. And just so that you know, when we're here at Highlight Crafts, because we don't have to give a middleman, if you like, a huge amount of margin, we can pass on these savings to you, which is great. So how beautiful is that card? So it's a scene from one of the Minecraft studios, using your nested fundamentals and then using these tattered lace dies. So let me go through the boards for you, because you're going to get birthday, okay? And then you also get the little butterfly separately, and you get that nested one. Now these cut as an aperture, so use your outside and build it up, decoupage it up through an aperture in a card. It's absolutely lovely. Then you've got best wishes. So you've got best wishes with your 2 dragonflies in there as well, and that outside edge die. You've then got thank you, because I think our generation still sends thank you cards and little gifts and things like that to say thank you, because it's a nice thing to do. Better than a text, right? A text's all right, but I do like a letter or a card. So thank you for that. Then you've got love. And look how beautiful it is when it's all decoupaged up. That's 3 of them cut out and then built up so you get that lovely depth and dimension. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? I love these. This is my favourite though. The little blue tits, look. Aren't they just adorable? Newlyweds, anniversary, Valentine's Day, all those lovely, lovely moments in life. Then you've also got your lace borders. And you've also got your tuck-ins. I love tuck-ins. Look how a difference it makes to that thank you. The thank you is lovely by itself, but just having those little bits of tatty lace just tucked in is absolutely fabulous. Right, we've got, all right, what have we had? We've got one of this. Jump back, right. So this is your ovals and your rectangles on your lift and lock. It's $15.99. Thank you to whoever decided they didn't want it and took it out of the basket so somebody else can get it. We really appreciate you doing that. You get the rectangle and the oval set for $15.99. You've got a $23.99 saving. Shop lock, last one, okay? Look how beautiful, how different it looks depending on the colours that you use. Isn't that stunning? Love that card. Lou, oh, gone. Right, sorry. Yeah, there you go. Right, I've got one of the circle and square. That's all I've got left. Right, let me show you that. So you're getting all of those dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of dies for £29.93. You've got an £89.93 saving on this. The Charisma is still available for you to get hold of for the ones that have it. So these 5 here, and $89.93 save. Well, no, it was $89.93. You've got a £60 saving, $29.93 for that lot. So £30 divided by 7. Oh, Melanie, 7, 14, 21, £4 and pennies per set. That's a cracking deal. I love that collection. I think it's a really nice grown-up collection, but it's very delicate and very gentle. Very, very pretty. Right, what else has she brought in? Let's have a look. Oh, we got nice stuff here. We got 2 Red Robins stuff. Love 2 Red Robins. We're having a whole tattered lace day next Tuesday. A whole day. with new stuff. It's very exciting. Right, now then, this one. This one was £97.90. You've got a £62.91 saving, and today it's going to cost you $34.99. Oh, this was the one we had on the other day. I love this. Shop Harvest, $34.99. So you've got your feathered gathering. So you've got all of your smaller characters in there, so you can put them in the branches of the tree. You can have them sat on top of the wheelbarrow handle. You can do all those fabulous things because they're smaller. And I love this one. Look at these two. They look like they're really old and they're a little bit bedraggled, but I love that because they're characters, proper little characters. You can imagine them sitting in a branch and going, do you remember when I was a little one? They never had anything like this, did we? You can imagine them, can't you, talking, chattering away to themselves. I love it. Then we've got Handpicked Harvest Gathering. So again, you get your little characters in here. You get them in 2 or 3 different sizes. 2 different sizes on this one. And then you have them facing in opposite directions. Then you've got the bigger size of these two, Wally and Whitney. It just makes me laugh. I imagine them, if they were human, driving in a little birdie car down the road with one of those stickers and the fairy dice in the windows. I can just imagine them. Wally loves Whitney. Oh, good grief. That properly makes me laugh. If you've ever seen the sketch by Victoria Wood when she's trying to do a pregnancy test in a public toilet, if you've never seen it, you need to watch it because Wally Loves Whitney just reminds me of that. Absolutely hilarious. You'll probably find it on YouTube. It's just brilliant. So Wally and Whitney, you've got there. It probably made me giggle. Then you've got Nora. And Nora's just disappointed in those two. Every time she looks at them, she's like, oh, I'm not associating with those two. A little bit of a snob is Nora, but she is beautiful. Then you've got Jet. You've got our Blackbird in there, which is absolutely stunning. So we're up to 6 sets now with Amelia. How lovely is that? That's been named after one of Stephanie's grandchildren, that, Amelia. And she's a proper little monkey as well. She's very funny. I have to tell you about Hannah's little ones, though. Yes, the other day, Darius, who's 2, can count to 10. So Simon took a video of him and sent it to Grandad. And Grandad came back and said, oh, that's very, very good counting for 2-year-old to be able to count to 2. That's really, really good, Darius. That's just, what a good boy. Next time Grandpa comes round, we'll go out and we'll get ice cream and we'll sit on the bench. So Darius went, what do I get if I count to 100? Honestly, she was like the little monkey. He's hilarious. Those children are amazing. Right, so you've got Jet and Amelia. You've then got Grover with the little blackberries. So the little mouse there with the blackberries. You've then got Scamper, the squirrel. Love that. With his wild rose hip that he's picked off the wild rose hip bush. And then you also get your blossoms in bloom. So you're getting 10 sets of dies. $34.99. £3.40, well, £3.50 a packet before your club discount, right? Isn't that crazy? And pop something else in your basket. If you're a club member, you'll get free postage because that's $34.99. So pop another couple of things in, or one other thing that takes you over that £35 mark, and you won't pay postage either. I love that collection. If there was a collection to epitomise 2 Red Robins, it's that. It's absolutely lovely. Right, and look at these. Look at these samples. Wally and Whitney. That makes me giggle. I've got this whole scenario going on in my head now. Look at this. Look at them. Just look. And then this is the board that Amanda does. So she always goes over the top, but in a lovely, lovely, lovely way. So you've got all the little characters on here. But you can break this down. So that could be a card front. That by itself could be a card front. That could be a card front. Just that little piece there, if you like making your smaller cards. Absolutely lovely. And the Reflections artwork will still be there for you to download for free for the original colourway. Right, let's have a look what else we've got. We've got loads of goodies. Hello to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. It's great fun. Stephanie says children can be so funny with what they come out with. Oh, Matthew used to come out with some crackers. Absolute crackers, and I had no idea where he got them from. They're just hello to everybody. Honestly, we appreciate your company every single day. Seriously, hand on heart, all of us here. I mean, I know we work very long hours and we work really hard, but we absolutely love what we do. And we're so grateful that we've got this space where we can come in and you can join us on a daily basis and we can share ideas and we can have a giggle and we can interact, which is just wonderful. So thank you to everybody. Wendy Corbett said, I remind the hubby that he has his cameras and what he pays in films, I buy dies. You keep telling him, Wendy. I agree. Absolutely. Listen, can't take it with you, can you? So shop geranium next is $15.99. It was $31.97. So you've got a £15.99 saving. This is lovely. This is Flower of the Month, and I love these. These are absolutely wonderful. These, if you've got any of your lift and lock, these are going to work perfectly with that. So when we were talking about lift and lock before, where you don't need a lot on your projects, these are going to be absolutely perfect. So this is the small geranium that you get. If I turn it over, you'll see that you get a lovely one with the outside edge. Then you're going to get Build a Bouquet geranium, where you get all these individual pieces that you can still snip into, you can still build up, but you can create these wonderful, wonderful bouquets with. And then you get the over the edge geranium. And what does that mean? Well, it means that if you take this die, let me just grab a piece of card out of here and then I can show you what I mean. So if you take this die and you cut the card down to size, and you take this edge it will be like this, and you position that there and run it through your die cutting machine. When you then cut your die cut, so your reflection, and I'll take this one off here so I can show you properly. So that's going to be cut out, so your card blank is then that way, and you've got this fancy edge. Then that piece, the piece of the reflection, will then sit perfectly inside there. And if you wanted to do a gatefold card, you get the other side for the other for the other edge of your card, which is fabulous. So it's what we call a split unity, and it's just where we break the die, or we have it manufactured in two halves, so that you can get more creativity out of it. And I love split unities because it's something that's really different. Normally you'd have to like put the die cut on, draw around it, cut it out. But by splitting that die, it means that you've got the versatility to be able to do lots of different things, but really simply. So all of those three dies, that's cracking price actually, $15.99. I love the Flower of the Months. If you're collecting them and you might have missed this one, or if you just want a beautiful floral to work with all of those fundamental dies, nesting dies, just to add that pot. I mean, look how beautiful that is. Isn't that just glorious? I bet that's, oh, it's Kath. I thought it was a Vicky Deakin one, that, but Kath, look how lovely that is. And she's just used a piece of card in the middle there just to create that depth. How wonderful is that going to look on somebody's mantelpiece? Isn't that beautiful? And you could make that $15.99. I'm going to show you the boards for this as well, because then you'll get a more of an idea of the kind of compositions you can build. So this is your Build a Bouquet. I love the fact that you get the extra bud because you can make it wider as well as taller. Then you've also got your smaller one in here, so your smaller bloom, but look how big you can make it. And you could continue with that as well. And then also you've got your over the edge. So using it without the split unity, you can still make your fundamental work, because literally you just put both dies together, make sure you tape it down so they don't move as they're going through your die cutting machine. And then look how wonderful that looks. All of those three dies, shop geranium, $15.99. I bet there's a video on YouTube for that as well, because normally for Flower of the Month, Amanda does a little video, doesn't she? So there'll probably be some inspiration on our YouTube channel. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please do so. It's just Highlight Crafts. Like and subscribe and hit the bell. And then when we've got new classes that get added, because we've got loads of free education on there, you'll get a notification. I've just done that with somebody that I'm following with Sculpture Paste, where they're making these big 3D flowers. And it's nice just to get that notification so that you're not kind of constantly going on and checking. Right, good afternoon to Wendy. The samples are stunning. Yes, they are. Stephanie, that's stunning. Absolutely. It's great because Our design team are amazing and they're really good at sharing, and I love that about them. I think it's just fabulous. Thank you to every one of you that's joining us. Don't forget to type chance into the comments underneath because we're going to spin the wheel of chance. So type chance and then we'll draw a winner towards the end. Right, what else? Oh, I've got my favourites. I've got lots of favourites, can you tell? This is brilliant for Easter. Right, so if you want to do, so I've just bought, again, another kilogram of, blinking X, Sam, she was literally like that with the camera, and I went, another kilogram, and she went like that, because she knew what I was going to say, of mini eggs. Tesco's have got the big kilogram bags in, but what I'm going to do for the kids this year, because they get too much chocolate, and I'm going to get little cellar bags. So we had cellar bags on the show the other day. I'm going to get these dies because I think they're just fabulous. I'm going to get a lovely little fundamental die and fold it in half, fill the little bag, the cellar bag, with mini eggs, and then make a little header. And then I can give those out to all the kids on the street because they all play out on Easter. We have a massive Easter egg hunt right along the road. So I've got a basket that I'm going to fill with those, and I'm going to decorate them with these because I think it's a lot of fun. So this is Shop Quack for £16.49. It was £32.97, so you've got a £16.48 saving. Look at these Easter bonnets. How fabulous is that? Imagine if your little ones are doing Easter bonnets for school competition, and then decorate their scrapbook page that you're going to do with this. I love the fluffy bums. I love the way that they just waggle like that, don't they? They're so cute. Then you've got them dressed up in the raincoats, which really makes me smile. And then you've got the little chicks. Look at those. So this is going to be absolutely lovely. I'll take a picture when I've done all the bags in the basket and put it on my Facebook page. I love this collection. This is absolutely going in my basket because I think that's a quacker. Oh, I don't know. That's really bad. That's like David being in the building, isn't it? Some days I'll just look at him and like, wow. But look at this card. I love this. I'm quackers about you. How cool is that? And I love the way that we've got them peeping through the apertures, stepping through the aperture. This is what I mean about your fundamental dies, using apertures and creating the picture behind it, and then using Micro Studio to create your sentiment. Isn't that just fabulous? Love it. Absolutely love it. Right, my lovely, what we're doing next? Pro, Mono and Posh. Right, come with me. I've got some card to show you. Let's do this. Whoa, we've got a new one. Launched this morning. This is cracking. Right, so $29.99, shop mono, as in monochromatic. You're going to get 25 sheets of A4 black. So let's get that out. Now this card is 360 GSM. So perfect for your card blanks. Really nice weight on your scan and cut. It will want to go around a couple of times to get through that because it'll cut it gently. But this is fabulous. Even if I do the wobble test like we normally do, that test, you can hear it. You can hear the weight of it. Listen, really, really good quality cardstock. Now, I know I've been banging on about this, but I need you to understand that card prices are going through the roof. And it won't be long. Sam just lost a little bit of control of the camera then. It was like, oh no, I can't do that, can I? Because I've got a camera in my hand. That'd be terrible. I know when Amber comes round and has a look at the samples, or any of you come round and then you back off like that, I'd be like, yeah, it's in that. I'm walking off. That'd be terrible. But seriously, on a serious note, we're card crafters, right? We're paper crafters. The price of card is skyrocketing. I can't tell you how scary it is. £4.52 we were quoted for 4 sheets of 12 by 12 black card. That's trade. I know. It's ridiculous. The paper mills, we've lost another one in the last few weeks. So we found one that we've been dealing with for a long, long time. And he's found us some absolutely stonking deals. Now, we could have done a pack of 25 for, I don't know, $14.99 black card. That would have been okay. However, what we want to do here at Highlight Crafts is find deals and pass that saving on to you. As I said earlier, we're not ruled by somewhere like Crate and Craft anymore. We're not giving them a big margin of what we sell, so we can pass those savings on to you. So 25 A4 sheets, it's solid core. If you're going to die cut it, I would use simple dies because it is 360. But for your cards and your this is going to be absolutely special. If you do wedding invitations, oh my goodness, this is like going to the biggest, poshest wedding ever. It's that quality, and it's solid core, and it's black. It's lovely. So 25 A4 sheets. You then get 20 A3 sheets. If you're on Stephanie's painting journey, this is going to be perfect. She's got a club, don't you know? She launched a club this morning. I'm going to have a conversation with her later on because I want a club. Shall I have a club? I need a club, don't I? I want a Scan and Cut club. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, definitely.
Scan and Cut club. I think we should do that. I'm going to ask the question this afternoon. I'm going to go in and go, I want a club because you've got one. Like a naughty 2-year-old, sulking. And then, on top of that, you're also going to get 50 sheets of this lovely ivory. It's not white. If I bring this die set in and just put this next to it. So it's not white. It's a very, very, very soft ivory, but it's beautiful. So sometimes when you get cream card and it's quite yellowy, it doesn't look very, it almost looks nicotine stain. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't like that colour. This colour is very, very elegant. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. I would say this was a slightly lighter weight to the black. You can feel the difference. So if I hold these two pieces of card like that, you can see the difference. Look at that. I mean, that's weighty. I can do that with that, but it takes a little bit more bending at my thumb. That one is, yeah, I'm going to say that's probably a 300 GSM. So you're going to get 50 sheets of that, 20 sheets of A3 in the black. That black card is wonderful. And then also you're going to get 25 of the A4. Shop Mono, $29.99. Comes in its own storage bag. Add a couple of dies in, get it over to over £35, and you won't pay postage either as a club member, which is brilliant. And I love the fact that it comes in its storage box, because then you're not trying to find a cupboard to keep it in, and every time you pull a piece out, it gets dog-eared. So that's your brand new Shop Posh. I'm going to show you the original Shop Posh, because I still can't get my head around this deal. This is a lovely card. This is what you will have seen me using when I cut out the Lou's Moodling designs that we did as SVG files last night. I cut it out of this card, and it cut beautifully. So in this one, slightly different configuration. You're still getting 4.5 kilograms. This time you're getting 120 sheets because it's lighter, so we're doing it by weight. This is a solid red cardstock. You're going to get 20 A3 plus sheets, and I know you've seen this a lot, but there's always new people joining us, and I don't want anybody missing out on this quality of card at this price. This is a very soft grey. If I just bring the black in, imagine how smart that would be for wedding invitations. Really, really pretty. So you've got that. You've then got the mottled grey, which is wonderful. And again, with that black, the two are going to work perfectly together. Great for men's cards, that one. Then you've also got in cream. Now, the other day I cut some of this down for Stephanie, and on a box standard printer from the supermarket, Hewlett Packard it is, we printed this. It looked like watercolour. It was absolutely beautiful. Then we've got the card that Stephanie is using as watercolour card. It's not meant to be, but it works in the same way. It's fabulous. You've got 20 sheets of that. You've then got 20 sheets of this. Oh, no. Sorry, that's a different one. That's the smooth one that I cut all the card shapes out of the other day. This is the one that Stephanie's using as like a watercolour, because it has a very slight texture on it, and it works really, really well with your watercolour. So that little lot, $29.99, Shop Posh. Cracking price for that. They're just under, penny under £30 for all that. But here's the thing. We're giving you this free. March Madness. I know. It's gone a little bit bonkers here at Highlight Crafts. So this is your double-sided tape. It's a strong hold on most flat surfaces. You've got 3 huge 28-metre rolls. You've got 1 in a 1/4 inch, 1 in 1/2 inch, and 1 in an inch. So in each pack, you've got 8, 16, 240, 256 feet. Is that right? Yeah, 256 foot of tape. That's 256 12 by 12 pieces of card laid next to each other. That's the length that you've got on these rolls, which is amazing. You've then also, normally they're $9.99 each. We did 3 at $12.99. Then we did March Madness 3 at $9.99. And then Stephanie came in and blew us all out of the water and said, if you buy Shop Posh, you get this left. Oh, we need to spin the wheel. It's all right, Amber. We don't need to rush because it's 1 o'clock, so there's nobody after us, so we're all right. Right. Make sure you get some of that tape. Do you know what the best thing is? I don't think I've got any open in here. You put it down, you get it in the wrong place. Just use your finger. You can roll it back and it comes off. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Right, let's spin the wheel. We're going to draw a winner.
Right. Roaring now.
Thank you.
Lindsay Lou.
Lindsay Lou. Great name. Love that. Right, let's go. Oh, that was a good spin. Right, Lindsay Lou, number 8. 100 points. There you go. Absolutely. Is that right? Have I got the right one? 500. See, they're not numbered anymore, are they? We need to number them. That's number 6. That's number 7. That's number 800 points. There you go, Lindsay Lou. Contact help at Highlight Crafts and we will get those points added to your account. Can I say once again, thank you to every single one of you that watches us, whether it's on a daily basis, a weekly basis, or an hourly basis. We really, really, really appreciate your time, and we love coming in and having a chat with you. I know when we're on our own, it's not as easy to go through the iPad, but we do read the comments after, and thank you to every one of you. Right, I'm going to go and see if I can have a club. Stay tuned. I'll let you know how I get on. See you in a bit. Lots of love.